Hello, Cinemaster lovers. Welcome back. I hope you're ready for an exciting experience because we've got something special for you today. Get comfortable, grab your snacks, and let's dive right into the action. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Let's get started. Now we're watching the movie Doctor Dolittle, which is about a girl who understands the language of animals and can talk to them. Our movie begins with a girl named Maya, who is a veterinarian and can talk to animals and understand their language. She's on her way to a job interview and is very late. The problem is, she also gets lost and doesn't know the way. She sees a dog in front of her and asks it for the university's address. The dog talks to her and gives her the address, amazed that she understands its language. Maya thanks the dog and then heads to the university, where the staff is shocked to learn she's the daughter of Dr. Dolittle. They're very happy because her father is famous for talking to animals and saving many of them. Maya tells them she's applying for a job as a veterinarian at the university hospital. Then she goes to Dean Doris's office to start the interview. Doris tells her that her father has provided a lot of help to the university and that they would be very pleased if she joined them. The college administration talks to Maya, focusing on her father's achievements and not paying attention to her, which makes Maya very upset. They take her to a group of animals to test her and see how she interacts with them. Unfortunately, Maya can't handle them because the animals are playing and causing chaos. Maya returns home very upset because she didn't pass the test. Her dog Lucky tries to play with her, but she leaves him and walks away. She talks to her mother, Sarah, who tells her she needs to do something to impress Doris to get the job. Sarah encourages her, saying she's very talented like her father and could be even better. The next day, Maya thinks about how to catch the committee's attention. Her monkey, Kimmy, suggests that he or Lucky could help her. Maya thanks him for the suggestion. While they are talking, a car arrives in front of the house. Maya thinks it's the Animal Welfare Committee checking on her animals, but she's surprised to find it's the intelligence service. A person named Cole speaks to her, introducing himself as the president's assistant. He tells her that the president of the United States wants to meet her father, Dolittle, because he needs him for something very important. Sarah tells them that Dolittle is in Africa and will return in exactly a month. Cole is very upset, saying he can't wait that long because the president needs him for something very important. Maya tells him she can complete the task in her father's place because she can also talk to animals. Cole decides to test her on this, showing her dog Lucky a sequence of numbers and asking Maya to find out what Lucky saw to confirm that she can indeed talk to animals. Maya talks to Lucky, finds out the numbers, and tells Cole. Cole is shocked and confirms that she can indeed talk to animals. He decides to take her to meet the President of the United States. Her mother refuses, worried about her, but Maya insists that she must go because if she succeeds in this task, she will impress the college administration and they will agree to hire her. Her mother is convinced and agrees to let her meet the president. Maya prepares herself and decides to take Lucky with her. Kim the monkey is upset because she will leave him at home and not take him with her. Maya promises to bring him many gifts when she returns. She says goodbye and leaves. After a while, Maya arrives at the White House and is amazed by it. There, she meets President Harold and asks about the task. He tells her about his dog, Daisy, who has been with him throughout his career and always accompanies him to events and conferences, to the point that people love her, and many voted for him because of her. He explains that recently, Daisy has been causing many problems and not listening to him at all, which is embarrassing him in front of important officials. Maya reassures him, saying it's a simple problem and she can solve it when she meets Daisy. Harold also tells her about another problem. An investment company wants to buy forests in Kuala Lumpur and destroy them for projects, which would be a huge problem because the animals in the forest would be harmed and many species might become extinct. He tells her that he offered the president of Kuala Lumpur, Tharoor, to buy these forests to protect the animals, but unfortunately, Tharoor fell ill before agreeing and was hospitalized. In 8 days, he will meet Tharoor to convince him of the offer again. Luckily, Tharoor's daughter, Amina, is a big fan of Daisy. So her task now is to treat Daisy before the meeting, because Amina will want to see her. If she finds Daisy behaving well, she can convince her father of the deal. Maya is very upset because the time is short and asks to meet Daisy. She meets Daisy and tries to talk to her, but Daisy ignores her and continues to cause destruction. Later, Maya goes with Harold to his farm, where he gives her a tour. She's very happy watching the animals. She asks Harold how he managed to gather all these animals, and he tells her that a large part of them were gifts, and the rest were collected from different forests around the world. Maya is very happy to learn that the President of the United States is a kind person who also loves helping animals. At this time, Kim emerges from Maya's bag, having hidden there because she refused to take him with her. Maya then meets a group of animals who talk to her and tell her they are very happy living there and welcome her. Harold shows her the place where she'll sleep, and they're shocked to find it destroyed, confirming that Daisy did it. Maya thinks about how to treat Daisy and improve her behavior, especially since it's the first time she's seen a dog behave this way, and she feels hopeless. Lucky talks to her, encouraging her and telling her she must trust her abilities to succeed in the test. The next day, Maya sits with Daisy and asks why she behaves this way. Daisy tells her she's very jealous because Harold brought animals to live with her on the farm and doesn't pay attention to her or play with her like before. Daisy then introduces Maya to her friends, and Maya is surprised to see Kim with them, unsure if it's really him. She talks to him and asks if he's her friend, but Kim lies to her and changes his voice. He tells her it's the first time he's seen her upset, and Maya changes the subject by talking about animals and trying to get to know them better. Suddenly, they attack her and treat her poorly, so Kim decides to help them because he's annoyed with her for not taking him along. We find out that Daisy conspired with her friends to attack Maya, which upsets Maya greatly, and she leaves the place. The next day, the people there see her talking to Lucky and think she's crazy. At that moment, Jack, Harold's assistant, approaches her and asks if Daisy is doing better. Maya fears telling him that Daisy's condition is very difficult and hard for her to treat, so she lies to him and reassures him that Daisy will be fine before the meeting. Meanwhile, Lucky sees Daisy sitting alone, approaches her, and is very impressed, but she ignores him and walks away. Later, Maya meets Cole for lunch, and they become friends with the president's assistant. Cole gets to know her better and seems to like her, but his previous girlfriend notices and is upset. She talks to Maya in a rude manner, mocking her for being an animal healer. Meanwhile, Harold is with his daughter Sandra, who is very upset with him for not allowing her to live freely like her friends. She gets angry and leaves. At night, Maya is alone, thinking of ways to make Daisy better before the meeting. Lucky suggests giving her biscuits, as dogs love them. Maya likes the idea and decides to try it. The next day, she takes biscuits and gifts for Daisy and the other animals, but they attack her again and treat her poorly. Harold sees her in a mess and asks what happened. Maya admits she can't treat Daisy and leaves. She returns to her room to pack her bags to leave, but Harold visits her, encouraging her not to give up easily and to be strong to succeed in life. He assures her of his confidence in her and asks her to try again with Daisy. Maya feels encouraged and agrees. She researches books and the internet for information to help her deal with Daisy's breed. She offers food Daisy likes, but Daisy refuses. Maya tries to play with her, but fails again and gets very upset. One day, she goes to the place where the animals attacked her before and talks to them, realizing they behave this way because no one visits or plays with them. She tells them she loves animals and doesn't want to harm them, only wanting them to behave well and be her friends without attacking her again. Cammy confesses the truth, apologizing for not following her instructions, and Maya forgives him, promising to take him everywhere and not to differentiate between him and Lucky. The animals are moved by her words, sensing her kindness, and start to like her. An animal speaks to her, asking why she wants to cage Daisy. Maya is surprised and realizes Daisy told them this to get their help in attacking her. At night, Maya is very anxious because Sarah will arrive in the city in 2 days, and she hasn't made any progress with Daisy. She hears someone moving outside, checks, and is shocked to see Sandra escaping the guards to go out with her friends. Worried, Maya decides to follow her back to the farm, asking Cole to join her. They find Sandra celebrating with her friends, and Maya talks to her, asking her to return home before Harold wakes up and notices. Sandra refuses, claiming Harold doesn't love her and always has guards follow her everywhere. Maya explains that Harold is worried about her because she's the daughter of the President of America, and he likely has many enemies who might target her. At this moment, a group of young people in the place recognizes her as Harold's daughter, mocks her, and takes photos. Maya tries to stop them and Cole arrives, hitting one of them before taking Sandra and Maya away. Later, Sandra talks to Maya, asking her not to tell Harold about what happened, and Maya agrees, talking with her and getting to know her better, sensing her kindness. They return home, eating and celebrating together. Jack arrives, asking Sandra where she was hiding. Maya defends her, saying she was with her in her room. Cole then talks to Maya, thanking her for her bravery and helping Sandra. The next day, Maya goes to talk to Daisy but can't find her. She asks the branch about her whereabouts and is told Daisy escaped from the farm, shocking Maya. She tells Cole what happened and asks for his help in finding Daisy. He agrees, and Maya gathers the farm animals to help search for Daisy. Sandra remembers playing with Daisy in a secret place on the farm, and they find Daisy there. Maya talks to her, saying she must be upset because Sandra and Harold no longer play with her as before, which is why she's acting strangely. Daisy is surprised by how Maya knows this, admitting she's always bored because she always accompanies Harold to his work locations. Maya reassures her, saying she's not sure if Harold loves her or uses her to boost his popularity. Maya is moved by her words, explaining that Daisy is very smart and loved by everyone, assuring her that Harold would never abandon her. as she's been with him for many years. Maya promises to fix everything and make their relationship better than before, making Daisy very happy and thankful for Maya's determination, despite previously inciting the other animals against her. After a while, Maya takes Daisy out of the secret place, and Harold is thrilled that Daisy finally listened to Maya and stopped acting recklessly. He thanks Maya for her efforts and reveals that Sandra told him everything that happened at the party, saying their relationship improved significantly because of Maya's conversation with her. Maya becomes very happy and wishes them happiness. The next day, she and Sandra prepare to attend the meeting with Tharoor. At that moment, Tharoor arrives at the farm with his daughter Amina, and Harold welcomes them. Maya becomes very nervous because she is afraid Daisy might behave inappropriately in front of Amina, but everyone reassures her, telling her she did everything she could and not to worry about the outcome. Meanwhile, Daisy goes to Tharoor and sings the national anthem of Kuala Lumpur, impressing both Tharoor and Amina. At the same time, Jack, Harold's assistant, is on a call with the head of the investment company that wants to buy the forests. It turns out he is betraying Harold and was the one who poisoned him during the meeting to cancel the deal. Jack decides to poison Harold again to kill him. Meanwhile, a mouse overhears the entire conversation, confirming Jack's betrayal, and decides to inform Maya about everything. When Maya learns what happened, she is shocked and doesn't know how to react. She gathers the farm animals and asks them to go to Jack's room to retrieve the files from his safe and find any evidence against him. This way, they can prove to Harold that Jack is betraying him and trying to kill him. Maya stays close to Harold to ensure he doesn't eat or drink anything that could poison him. After a while, the animals go to Jack's room and search for the safe but can't find it. Meanwhile, Lucky sees Jack approaching the house and warns the other animals, who quickly hide before Jack sees them. When they find the safe, they take the file proving Jack is working with the investment company. At the same time, Tharoor agrees to sign the contract and sell the forest to Harold. Jack arrives at the meeting place and secretly poisons Harold's food without anyone noticing. Before Harold eats, Maya quickly stops him and distracts him so he won't eat. Tharoor notices her strange behavior and doesn't understand what's happening. Suddenly, Harold eats the food, but nothing happens to him. Maya is surprised because she's sure Jack poisoned the dish. However, she discovers that Jack poisoned Daisy's food instead to cause chaos, hoping Tharoor would be upset and cancel the deal. Daisy indeed feels severe pain and attacks Tharoor, knocking him to the ground, which angers Tharoor and makes him feel insulted, leading him to decide to cancel the deal. Jack is thrilled because his plan succeeded. However, Maya talks to Tharoor and explains that Jack is behind everything that happened and that he poisoned Daisy to cancel the deal, allowing the investment company to buy the forests. Harold is shocked by her words because Jack is a lifelong friend and has worked with him for a long time. He asks her for proof of her claims, and she tells him that the mouse informed her because she understands the language of animals. Tharoor is skeptical and doesn't believe her, but suddenly, Lucky brings them the file proving Jack's collaboration with the investment company. Harold is shocked and orders the guards to arrest Jack. Tharoor apologizes to Maya and thanks her for uncovering the truth, saying she saved many animals from death. Afterward, he signs the contract with Harold, making Maya very happy as they dance and celebrate all night. Later, Harold sends a letter to the university dean requesting Maya's acceptance for the job. The dean complies and sends Maya the job offer letter. When Maya reads the letter, she is overjoyed because she finally gets to work in the job she has always dreamed of. The film ends. If you like the film, give the video a like and subscribe to the channel.